that the story of her sufferings remained hidden from the outside world was as much due to the utter loneliness of her life at Kamarpukur as due to her own silence regarding it, for there was no one else in the house either to keep her company or to share her woes. Ramlal, Shivram and Lakshmi Devi, the children of Rameshwar, Sri Ramakrishna's elder brother, were the other members of her family. Of these, Ramlal, who occupied the post of the chief priest of Kali at Dakshineshwar, was the eldest, and it was his duty, according to the Hindu family system, to have taken care of the Holy Mother in her widowhood. But he was hostile to her and was chiefly responsible for the conspiracy that stopped the small pension she used to be given from the Kali temple. Shivram, though affectionate, was of no practical use. Both of them stayed at Dakshineshwar, and Lakshmi Devi, their sister, who often used to keep company with the Holy Mother in her Dakshineshwar days, now preferred to live with her brother at Calcutta and thus deserted her in her time of need. Thus, the Holy Mother was practically left alone in a hut at Kamarpukur. Mostly, she had not even a woman companion to keep her company at night, except when kind Prasannamai sent her maid servant. There was none to give her protection in times of danger, as when the mad devotee Harish attacked her. The atmosphere of the village was becoming increasingly hostile to spiritual pursuit in solitude. There was the case of an Oriya sannyasi living in that place who was molested and manhandled by a gang of village young men who led irresponsible lives and played the part of village bullies. Such elements could at any time become a menace to utterly helpless persons like the Holy Mother, and there was nothing in that village environment to give her protection. The generality looked upon her as a merry widow who wore ornaments. The doors of social sympathy were thus closed to her, as there was none there, except the two old ladies, Dhani and Prasannamai, who had links with the great master. Her own immediate relatives, who were in duty bound to look after her, were not, as we have already seen, in any way more cordial in their attitude towards her than the village strangers. They left her in cruel neglect to spend her lonely, miserable days at Kamarpukur. Whenever her solitariness was broken by occasional visits of Ramlal and other relatives, it was only to be pestered with family quarrels over property and with unpleasant talks of people who looked upon her as a burden. During one of these visits, Ramlal abruptly left for Calcutta with the others after making some arrangements for the worship of the family deity Raghuvir and effecting a family partition, according to which the master's small cottage was assigned to the Holy Mother as her share. The Holy Mother was thus left alone in utter poverty without even any relative to help her or guide her.